Let's begin. Time. Good morning, churches. I'm Bill. Welcome to my bar. In coffee, transformation never happens all at once. It's not a single chance, but a continuous journey, stay after stay. Each unlocks something new. Think of a coffee cherry handpicked on a misty Panama farm, slowly drying under the canopy. Day by day, concentrating its sweetness until it finally shines in your cup as a geisha. Or think about ahi bourbon in Colombia, shifting to multiple fermentation, oxidation, muscle recirculation, even thermal shock. Each step reshaping the fruit, never stopping, always moving. This is the kind of transformation I want to share with you today. So, for the beginning, I will put for some espresso for the foundation of my signature drink later. The coffee I bring here today is the two coffee that I just mentioned. Geisha represent for the transformation that inspired me in situ cup coffee journey. How coffee evolved from a single cherry into an expressive cup. And ahi bourbon represent for the transformation that I have experienced to competition and coffee industry, where innovation in intention reshape what coffee can become. Together, their two transformations not only shape my journey, but also inspire the signature drink that you will experience today. So, for the recipe, I use 19 ramen for the geisha and 20 ramen for the ahi, both 30 grams out. This allows me to highlight the bright acidity from the geisha, while also capturing the raw fruit aromatic from the ahi bourbon. And then I will keep for some espresso in the hybrid chiller to preserve its brightness. And I will be back for my signature drink later. Just while you're waiting, please take a look at my booklet for more information. Thank you. Okay, judges. Before you see that two coffee come together in my signature drink, I like to let each of them shine in their own state. So, for the espresso course, I use Geisha Panama Natural from Cotawa, Las Brujas Estate. I choose Geisha because it represents for the true milestone of transformation in coffee history. When Geisha first appeared in the world stage, it redefined what people believe coffee could be. Delicate, floral, elegant. It shifted our perception from coffee as a commodity to coffee as a sensory and expressive product. And this lot is grown at 1,700 to 1,900 meters above sea level, where the content smith from cloud forest low cherry maturation. What could be a challenge? Prolonged humidity become an advance in skill hand. By drying cherry slowly on the raised bed and managing airflow carefully, the producer transformed this condition into the cup with lively acidity and juicy texture. Judges, please write down my taste note. You're gonna find orange blossom, mandarin, apricot, with medium weight, juicy mouthfeel, and the aftertaste, like Earl Grey tea. And for the recipe, I use 19 ramen to get 38 grams out. And for this geisha, the entire espresso goes through the baragom chiller. This keeps the temperature drop consistent across the shot, preserve its more delicate floral and volatile aromatic all the way from the first trip to the last. Now, judges, please enjoy. Please enjoy, hope you like it. Please enjoy, hope you like it. Okay, cheers. Are you ready? Now, time for my meal beverage course. For my meal beverage course today, I use ají bourbon from Finca El Diviso in Huila, Colombia. This coffee itself is the result of innovation, multiple fermentation, oxidation, moisture recirculation, even thermal shock. It stays intentionally crafted to create the lush tropical profile that defines the true competition coffee. And to echo the same idea of transformation, I also choose to transform the milk. One part of consumer milk where the heat conduction reduce 70% water content and reshape sugar to caramel sweetness. And the other is two part of lactose-free milk where the enzyme lactase breaks down the sugar lactose into two simple sugar, producing a different kind of sweetness. And for the recipe, I use 20 ramen to get 30 grams out. This structure yield has the tropical intensity from the ají bourbon integrate smoothly into layer sweetness and layer of the milk. Beyond the recipe, this balance also depends on the roast. So this coffee is roasted to medium profile with an extended development. It preserves the tropical aromatic while allowing sugar to caramelize, giving the espresso enough depth to harmonize with milk without losing clarity. And when you taste it, the transformation is clear. The coffee tropical vibrancy will transform into blueberry cheesecake, strawberry milk candy, and milk chocolate with creamy mouthfeel. Please enjoy. Please enjoy. Thank you for waiting. Please enjoy. Hope you like it. Thank you for waiting. In case you missed the information, my taste not gonna be blueberry cheesecake, strawberry milk candy, and milk chocolate with creamy mouthfeel. Please enjoy. Hope you like it. Okay, cheers. Now, time for my favorite part, signature drink. For my signature drink today, I want to create something both refreshing and layered. Refreshing in the way geisha bring brightness and delicate floral, and layered in the way ají bourbon offer depth to its complex fermentation. So, my first ingredient, I start with 40 grams of green apple and lavender syrup. I made it by using 300 grams of diced apple, 3 grams of lavender, and 300 grams of sugar. Seal together and gently sous vide at 70 degrees Celsius for 10 hours. This slow transformation sharpens the crispness of the apple that carry delicate floral and creating sweetness, just like the geisha. And my second ingredient, I use 80 grams of homemade tonic for each glass. I made this by simmering 100 grams of grapefruit, 15 grams of cinchona bark, and 300 grams of sugar for 48 hours before cooling and fermenting with 0.5 gram champagne yeast in 25 degrees Celsius. What began as a simple fruit and part transformed into something sparkling, bright, and slightly bittersweet, a reflection of the innovative fermentation that shaped the ahi bourbon. And finally, the foundation. 4 shots of espresso, 2 geisha, and 2 ahi bourbon, blend and chill together in the hybrid chiller to preserve the aroma. Judges, when I serve you my signature drink, please don't drink it yet and wait for my instruction. I will invite you to swirl 3 times before each sip. This movement brings everything into harmony and lift the aroma. And for my signature drink today, please enjoy in 3 sips. For the first sip, you're gonna find Prosecco wine and creamy mouthfeel. For second sip, you're gonna find cherry cola and fizzy mouthfeel. And for the last sip, you're gonna find iced lemon tea. Judges, today, this drink is not only about 2 coffee meeting, it's about transformation, meeting transformation, the seed, the industry, and my own journey. Each sip is carry a piece of that story. How a single cherry can transform into an expressive cup of geisha. How innovation can push the ahi bourbon into something new. And how those paths mirror the crow of Barista finding his voice. This is why this glass is more mean to me than its flavor. It's both a celebration of how far coffee has come in 25 years and the reminder of how it will continue to shape who we are and who we will become. Judges, let me show you something. This is the image of myself 25 years ago, before I had any love for coffee. And the image of the World Barista Championship 2001, I captured 1 year later. As you can see, there was no transformation yet, only a choice to keep going and to keep evolving. But when I fold that 2 milestones together, 25 years later, look where we are now. I'm here as a barista, represent for my country, and this day is the biggest day for coffee in the world. I feel so proud of this extraordinary journey of transformation we have shared. This is my story, but also an invitation to taste how coffee keeps transforming and to be a part of where to go next. Happy 25th anniversary of the World Barista Championship. Here for what we will continue building together for the better coffee future and for the next transformation. Now, judges, please raise your glass with me. To the coffee, to the community, and to the future. Cheers. And time.